All right, we are ready to go here. So there's still 8 spots available, but what we're gonna do is we're going to random off the people that have bought spots. The top 8 people will get an extra spot. So here we go. Let's get started with that. And let me hop to our good friend random.org here. So again, the top 8 people will get an extra spot. Here we go. Once, twice, and third time. So top 8, Kyle, Mike, Blake, Chris, Dan, Jordan, Josh, and Jason all get an extra spot here. We all get an extra spot here. Let me get this written down. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. We'll be doing the real team randoms now. So 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Let's grab the full list of names and go from there. All right, team random. Here we go. 3 times. Once, twice, thrice. So here we go. And teams 3 times. Here we go. Once, twice, third time. Houston on top, Orlando on the bottom. Here we go. Nelson, you've got the Rockets. Dan with the Kings and Pacers. Eric with the Wizards. Robert with Portland. Jason with the Thunder. Alex with the Grizzlies. Jason, you've got the Spurs. Marco with the Heat. Kyle, you've got the Suns. Mike, you've got the Bulls. Josh with the Nets. Ryan with the Nuggets. Jamie with the Jazz. Chris with the Hawks. Josh with Golden State. Chris with the Clippers. Blake with the Mavericks. Dennis with the Cavs. Jordan with the Lakers. Blake with the Raptors. Thomas with the Pistons. Reese, you've got the Pelicans. Nicholas with the Bucks. Harry with the Celtics. Mike with the Knicks. Jordan with the Hornets. And, wow, Jordan with the Hornets. Well, nice there. Josh with the 76ers. Sean with the T-Wolves. And Kyle with the Magic. So there we go. I will get the team viewer ready in 1 second here. We'll do it pretty here. Knicks are good. Knicks are good. All right, so there's the team viewer up there. Let's get started. Let's get right into this. Here we go. So, yeah, this product is very, like, it is based on the parallels. So, there we go. Line them up. So yeah, what you're looking for in the Chinese New Year version of Revolution is the Hollows to 88s, I believe, and there's also the red parallels as well. So here we go. Let's start off with the first box. Here we go, box 1. I love these score boxes. And honestly, like, hopefully we see a rookie auto. Rookie autos are insane in this. They're number 2, their jersey number, I believe. Really, really hard to pull. But you're looking for the hollow, I think green and gold are what they're called. Here we go. This is like, there's like 2 insert sets in this that are parallels and then rookies, so. There we go. So everything ships, so here we go. Steven Adams for the Pelicans. LeVert for the Nets. Here is one of the Chinese New Year parallels. It's Elijah Hughes for the Jazz, not numbered. We got a Rosier for the Hornets, and Eric Gordon for the Rockets. I believe those are all just base. I will double check after, but yeah, all just base except for the cracked ice kind of looking rookies. We'll sleeve those up as we go along. No guaranteed auto. No. They're really, really hard to hit, but they're really valuable. Horford for the Thunder. Achua for the Heat on the base rookie. Gobert for the Jazz on the Chinese New Year parallel. Griffin for the Pistons, and Markkanen for the Bulls. Hero for the Heat. Butler for the Heat. Edwards for the T-Wolves on the New Year. DeRozan for the Spurs, and Lillard for Portland. Nice Edwards there. I love the cracked ice foiling. It looks really, really sharp. So we got a green, I think, maybe coming up. I'm not sure. Oladipo for the Pacers. Naismith for the Celtics. Nope. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets on the Chinese New Year. Tatum for the Celtics, and George for the Clippers. Gordon for the Magic, Bertans for the Wizards, Herter for the Hawks on the New Year, Ingram for the Pelicans, and Murray for the Spurs. Sexton for the Cavs, Azubuike for the Jazz, Wiggins on the New Year for the Golden State Warriors, Curry for Golden State, and Clark for the Grizzlies. Zion for the Pelicans, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder, Terry for the Mavericks on the New Year, rookie, Robinson for the Knicks, and Booker for the Suns. Next up, we've got Baines for the Raptors. Yeah, for the Raptors. Bane for the Grizzlies, Dragic for the Heat, Wood for the Rockets, and Bridges for the Hornets. Next up, Love for the Cavs, Vassell for the Spurs, Aldridge for the Spurs, Westbrook for the Wizards, and Wall for the Rockets. There's going to be a lot of teams that have players that have traded teams in this. So, wrong ball for the Pelicans, Fultz for the Magic. Well, here's one of our parallels, number 288, Ingram for the Pelicans on the gold foil, hollow gold, I think. Number 288. So, if you still hit the Zion parallel on this, it's good. So, Porter for the Nuggets and Powell for the Raptors. And again, didn't mention this at the start of the break, but we are live from the WCSCC, the Western Canada Sports Card Convention, as we have trouble opening up the pack. So, first time doing live breaks. There's a LeBron for the Lakers. We'll sleeve that up after. Okoro for the Cavs. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. K. Towns for the T-Wolves. And Colbert for the T-Wolves. Rose for the Pistons. Conley for the Jazz. Patrick Williams on the New Year. Nice one there. Klay Thompson for the Golden State Warriors, and Morant for the Grizzlies. Not bad rookies in box one. Not bad. Here we go, box two. There we go. I like these. These packs are nice to open up. They're smooth. There we go. Murray for the Nuggets. Edwards, again, for the T-Wolves. We'll sleeve that one up later. Booker for the Suns. Actually, Vucevic for the Magic. And Luka for the Mavericks. There we go. Next up, Aldridge for the Spurs, Patrick Williams for the Bulls, Steph Curry on the New Year for the Golden State Warriors, Robinson for the Knicks, and Booker for the Suns. Next up, we've got Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors, Herter for the Hawks. Is this no? Oh yeah, this is our parallel. It's the green foil. Sorry, it's a green. Rose for the Pistons to 88. Trae Young for the Hawks and Davis for the Lakers. 41 of 88 for Detroit. There you go. Yeah, it's a green foil, and I think gold is out of 8. So you're essentially hunting for those really, really rare ones. Dragic for the Heat, Terry for the Mavericks, Robinson for the Knicks, Kobe White for the Bulls, and Irving for the Nets. Harris for the 76ers, Mitchell for the Jazz, Azubuike on the New Year parallel for the rookie, Van Vliet for the Raptors, and Turner for the Pacers. We got Bagley for the Kings, Okongwu for the Hawks, Miles Bridges for the Hornets, Rui for the Wizards, and De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Embiid for the 76ers, Adebayo for the Heat, Okoro for the Cavs, Griffin for the Pistons, and Markin for the Bulls. Hield for the Kings, Ellaby for the Trailblazers, DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs, and Lillard for Portland. You got some foiling or something stuck on the back here. Collins for the Hawks, Barrett for the Knicks, Ingram for the Pelicans, Tatum for the Celtics, and George for the Clippers. I think that's the second. Oh no, the Ingram was numbered. So. Next up, Green for Golden State, Hughes for the Jazz, Clark for the Grizzlies, Ingram for the Pelicans, and Murray for the Spurs. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies, Payton for the Knicks, Achua for the Heat. That's just the parallel. Curry for Golden State, and Clark for the Grizzlies. Gobert for the Jazz, Devontae Graham for the Hornets, Naismith on the parallel for the Celtics, Wood for the Rockets, and Bridges for the Hornets. I just need to get another pack of card sleeves here because we are going to run out. There we go. All right, here we go. Box number 3. First 2 boxes are pretty standard. Actually, they're fairly similar. Let's get a different rookie crop here. That'd be nice. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. This looks like a bit of a different run here. We've got Green for Golden State, Pritchard for the Celtics, Nurkic for Portland, Kemba Walker for the Celtics, and Gordon Hayward for the Celtics. Or sorry, not the Celtics, the Hornets. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies, Payton for the Knicks, Pokusevski, there we go, nice parallel there. Porzingis for the Mavericks, and Levine for the Bulls. The first 2 boxes were very similar, so Yeah, you're laughing with Minnesota. We got Aldridge for the Spurs, Bay for the Pistons, Durant for the Nets, McCollum for Portland, and Jokic for the Nuggets. I love the back, like almost the comic book style art on the back of the cards. It's really nice. Gobert for the Jazz, Graham for the Hornets, John Collins for the Hawks, number 288. That's your green foil parallel, hollow green. Lopez for the Bucks, and Lou Williams for the Clippers. Numbered 52 of 88. Murray for the Nuggets, Mays for the Hawks, Lowry for the Raptors, Drummond for the Cavs, Kuzma for the Lakers. Wiggins for Golden State, Herter for the Hawks, Ramsey for the Kings on the rookie, Anthony for the Portland Trailblazers, and Russell for the T-Wolves. Dragic for the Heat, Avdija for the Wizards, Milton for the Bucks on the Chinese New Year parallel, Drew Holiday for the Bucks, and Sabonis for the Pacers. There's another Luka on the back. Harden for the Rockets, Simmons for the 76ers, Okongwu for the Hawks on the Chinese New Year parallel, Vucevic for the Magic, and Luka for the Mavericks. There we go. Alright, we're running into a bit of the same of the base run, I think, here again. It's not a super large base set, so you will see that, but Siakam for the Raptors, Smith for the Suns, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, Trae Young for the Hawks, and Davis for the Lakers. Next up, Embiid for the 76ers, Adebayo for the Heat, Harris for the 76ers on the New Year, White for the Bulls, and Irving for the Nets. Hield for the Kings, Martin Jones, that looks, I don't know why that just looks slightly different for the Rockets, but Bagley for the Kings, Van Vliet for the Raptors, Turner for the Pacers. Collins for the Hawks, Barrett for the Knicks, Kira Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans, Rui for the Wizards, and De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Alright, box 4, halfway mark here. I know there's some rookies in this stack, but I will get them sorted afterwards. Yeah. Just don't do a big whack with the base cards. Here we go. Pack 1, box 4. Got a Mitchell for the Jazz, Richards for the Hornets, Drew Holiday for the Bucks, Tatum for the Celtics, Paul George for the Clippers. Bagley for the Kings, Harris for the 76ers, Cole Anthony on the New Year rookie. There we go, nice one there. I think Kyle, you had the Magic. You wanted to see a Cole Anthony. Ingram for the Pelicans, and Murray for the Spurs. Next up, Nurkic for Portland, Stanley for the Pacers, Aiden for the Suns, Steph Curry for Golden State, and Clark for the Grizzlies. Lowry for the Raptors, Durant for the Nets, Valanciunas for the Grizzlies. I got it there. Robinson for the Knicks, and Booker. It's Valanciunas? Okay. I watch too much SportsCenter then. Okay, Valanciunas. All right. Booker for the Suns. Okay. All right. I will not hold you to that because I am not great at pronunciation. Middleton for the Bucks. Tate for the Rockets. Gordon for the Rockets there. Wood for the Rockets, and that's a lot of Rockets in a row. Bridges for the Hornets at the end there. Hardaway for the Mavericks. Oubre Jr. for the Warriors. Richards, wrong Hornet to get. But, hey, New Year parallel. You'll take that. Vucevic for the Magic. And Luka for the Mavericks. Kawhi for the Clippers. Halliburton for the Kings. There we go. And right behind it, we got a Rozier for the Hornets. I believe that's just the regular. Yeah, just the regular. Trae Young for the Hawks and Davis for the Lakers. That pack wants to open this way. Aldridge for the Spurs. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. Jaden McDaniels for the T-Wolves on the New Year cracked ice. Porter Jr. for the Nuggets and Powell for the Raptors. Still haven't hit our parallel, I don't think, yet. Graham for the Hornets. Hayes for the Pistons. Russell for the T-Wolves. K.A. Towns for the T-Wolves. And Colbert for the T-Wolves. That's a T-Wolf end right there. Murray for the Nuggets. Gobert for the Jazz. Anthony for Portland. Thompson for Golden State. And Morant for the Grizzlies. 2 packs to go here. Herter for the Hawks. Cole Anthony for the Magic. Sabonis for the Pacers. And Griffin for the Pistons. And Markkanen for the Bulls. And last pack, this should be a parallel. We didn't hit the New Year parallel. I'm not sure if we hit it. Dragic for the Heat. Wiggins for the Warriors. Killian Hayes. So I don't think we hit it on the cracked ice. I don't think we actually hit a numbered one there. Let me check. I don't think we hit it. I don't know if they're guaranteed. It seems like they fall 1 per box, but DeRozan for the Spurs and Lillard for Portland. So let me double check here, make sure I didn't miss one. Nope. So that one just didn't have one. Maybe we'll have 2 in 1. All right, halfway point. Let me just stack some of the base cards up to the side here, so that way, you know, can stack them up again. Here we go. All right, box 5. Let's see some LaMelo. He's been pretty quiet so far. Baines for the Raptors, Zion for the Pelicans, Nuora for the Bucks on the New Year, McCollum for Portland, and Jokic for the Nuggets. Next up, Simmons for the 76ers, Nuora for the Bucks, Lou Williams for the Clippers, Lopez for the Bucks, Lou Williams for the Clippers. As a Bucks and Lou Williams pack. Siakam for the Raptors, Harden for the Rockets, Maildon for the Thunder on the New Year, Drummond for the Cavs, and Kuzma for the Lakers. The Lakers are just going to have this giant stack of base cards. Like, they've just hit so many base cards in here. It is crazy. Adebayo for the Heat, Maildon for the Thunder, Lopez for the Bucks, Anthony for Portland, and D'Angelo Russell for Minnesota. Minnesota as well is going to have a nice little stack. Hield for the Kings, Embiid for the 76ers. Here's our green to 88. Chris Paul for the Suns. Not a bad one. Not bad. 36 of 88 on the Chris Paul. There are worse bets that you could hit. So 36 of 88 on that one. Holiday for the Bucks, and Sabonis for the Pacers. Barrett for the Knicks. Winston for the Wizards. Kuzma for the Lakers. Valanciunas. There we go, for the Grizzlies. Aiden for the Suns. I kind of did a halfways in between there. Green for the Warriors. Collins for the Hawks. Casillas Winston for the Wizards. Rozier for the Hornets. And Gordon for the Rockets. Definitely, like, the one thing where this product will add up over time, especially if you do hit a couple of the good rookies, is in the parallels. Cracked Ice is really, really popular, so if you're just wondering kind of what's good, what's not, those cards will generally probably hold their value decently well. Payton for the Knicks. McDaniels for the T-Wolves. Drummond for the Cavs. Westbrook for the Wizards. And Wall for the Rockets. That's kind of ironic. Next up, Oladipo for the Pacers. Hero for the Heat. Carey Jr. for the Hornets. The Hornets are just not hitting the right rookie in the right parallel, but VanVleet for the Raptors and Turner for the Pacers. Bertans for the Wizards. Quickly for the Knicks. There you go. That's a nice one. Porzingis for the Mavericks. What is quickly? Just I'm gonna sleeve it up. Rui for the Wizards. Fox for the Kings. No, it's quickly. I don't know which one. They're probably somewhat close now, but they're probably somewhat closer in value than at the start of the products. But I think at least Sexton for the Cavs, Gordon for the Magic, Jokic for the Nuggets, Walker for the Celtics, and Hayward for the Hornets. And last pack of box 5, Shea for the Thunder, Carey for the Hornets, McCollum for Portland, Porzingis for the Mavericks, and Levine for the Bulls. This product does run like very clumpy at times, so I remember back in like 18-19 when this stuff was like, before basketball took off, this stuff was like just the best value because you got so many rookies from it. And like now it's still, I mean, comparatively to opening up boxes, it's still good value, especially if you hit the right rookie. I mean, if you hit a LaMelo, you're laughing. So, Love for the Cavs, Adams for the Pelicans, Irving for the Nets on the New Year, Rozier for the Hornets, and Gordon for the Rockets. I am probably going to stop reading out the base individually and just show them because we've seen them all by now. So, Fultz, Vassell on the rookie, White for the Bulls, and yeah, Westbrook and Wall. There's the LeBron. That's always a nice picture though. Lonzo, wrong ball. Pritchard for the Celtics, for Junior, and Powell. Next up, Conley for the Jazz, Okoro for the, that was just one, yep. Okoro for the Cavs, Turner for the Pacers on the New Year, K. Towns, and Colbert for the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves are going to have like a massive stack too. Durant for the Nets, Nurkic for Portland, Bane for the Grizzlies, Walker for the Celtics, and Hayward for the Hornets. Lowry for the Raptors, Kira Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans, Wood for the Rockets, Porzingis for the Mavericks, and Levine for the Bulls. Oubre Jr. for Golden State, Middleton for the Bucks, Luka, nice, Luka Chinese New Year for the Mavericks. That's solid. Again, you'd rather have it be the rookie, but McCollum for Portland, and Jokic for the Nuggets. Not a bad one there with Luka. Hardaway for the Mavericks, Pokusevski for the Thunder, nice one there. Vucevic for the Magic, that's not numbered. Lopez for the Bucks, and Lou Williams for the Clippers. Still no LaMelo. It's honestly quite shocking we've gone an entire case pretty much. Giannis, we haven't seen Giannis yet. Kawhi for the Clippers. Jalen Smith for the Suns. Drummond and Kuzma. Three packs to go here. Beal for the Wizards. Ramsey for the Kings. Davis for the Lakers. Lakers have, again, massive stack. Anthony for Portland and Russell for Minnesota. There we go. Brown for the Celtics. Paul for the Suns. Martin Jr. for the Rockets, not numbered. I don't think we have a number parallel again, so it doesn't seem like they were as frequent as they used to be. But Holiday for the Bucks and Sabonis for the Pacers. Right? Yeah. Or no, I think, did we hit the call? No. I don't know. LeVert for the Nets. Trey Jones for the Spurs. Trey Young for the Hawks. Valanciunas for the Grizzlies. And Aiden for the Suns. Alright. Box 7 here. Honestly, pretty shocked we haven't seen a single LaMelo yet. Next up, Leonard for the Clippers, Hardaway for the Mavericks, Smith for the Suns, Drummond for the Cavs, Kuzma for the Lakers, Giannis for the Bucks, Ramsey for the Kings, Zion on the new year for the Pelicans, nice one. Anthony for Portland and Russell for the T-Wolves. Paul for the Suns, Beal for the Wizards, Martin Jr. for the Rockets on the new year, Drew Holiday for the Bucks, Sabonis for the Pacers. Really weird that there's been no LaMelo yet, I will say that. It's been a lot. Brown for the Celtics, Trey Jones for the Spurs, Baines for the Raptors, Valanciunas for the Grizzlies, and Aiden for the Suns. Adams for the Pelicans, LeVert for the Nets, Lillard for Portland, Rozier for the Hornets, Gordon for the Rockets. Love for the Cavs, Vassell for the Spurs, DeRozan for the Spurs on the new year, Westbrook, and Wall. There we go. Ball for the Pelicans, Fultz for the Magic, Pritchard again for the Celtics, Porter Jr. for the Mavericks, and Powell for the Raptors. Next up, LeBron, Okoro, Paul George for the Clippers, K. Towns, and Culver. Nurkic for Portland, Bagley for the Kings, Bane again for the Grizzlies. Feels like we've hit a lot of the duplicates on the New Year parallels. Walker for the Celtics, and Hayward for the Hornets. It's very consistent, at least, this product. Like, you know, we've kind of seen the same run over and over again, so. Durant for the Nets, Kira Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans, Sexton for the Cavs, Porzingis, and Levine. Milton for the Bucks, Lowry for the Raptors, Van Vliet for the Raptors to 88 on the hollow green. So there we go, we did have the hollow green in there, numbered 16 of 88. of 88. McCollum for Portland and Jokic for the Nuggets. couple more. The last pack and then one box left. So here we go. Still no LaMelo yet. Oubre Jr. for the Golden State Warriors. Pokusevski for the Thunder. Hit him a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder. Lopez for the Bucks. Lou Williams for the Clippers. And last box here. I mean, honestly, I hope to see a LaMelo. We haven't seen one yet, and in an 8-box case, that's kind of weird. But hopefully we see one. The Hornets at least got a few of their rookies, though, so at the very least. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see something sick. Let's see like a hollow gold or something, you know. Something nice to end on. Hardaway for the Mavericks. Wiseman, there we go. There's a new rookie for Golden State. Finally got a Wiseman on the board. Giannis as well on the new year. Just a base. Thompson for the Warriors. Morant for the Grizzlies. We finally have a different rookie crop run in box 8. Giannis for the Bucks. Leonard for the Clippers. Okoro for the Cavs. I feel like we've hit him a couple of times. Griffin for the Pistons and Markkanen for the Bulls. Could you imagine if that was 3 LaMelos though? How happy would you be? Yeah. Beal for the Wizards. Flynn for the Raptors. There we go. Another new rookie. Beal for the Wizards. DeRozan and Lillard. Brown for the Celtics. Paul for the Suns. Paul for the Suns. Tatum for the Celtics. And Paul George for the Clippers. LeVert for the Nets. Tillman for the Grizzlies. Jaylen Brown, that's the no, that's not a green, that's just the red, sorry. For the Celtics. Ingram and Murray. Got 6-7 packs left here. You too. Love for the Cavs. Adams for the Pelicans. Achua for the Heat. There we go. Didn't want to go in the sleeve. Curry and Clark. Fultz for the Magic. Green for the Mavericks. LeVert for the Nets. Robinson for the Knicks. Booker for the Suns. Couple packs left to go here. Harris for the 76ers. Mitchell for the Jazz. Trey Jones for the Spurs. That's not horrible. Not horrible. Valanciunas for the Grizzlies and Aiden for the Suns. Bagley for the Knicks. Nnaji for the Nuggets. Oubre Jr. for the Warriors. Rozier for the Hornets. And Gordon for the Rockets. 3 packs to go here. Durant for the Nets. Nurkic for Portland. Hardaway Jr. for the Mavericks on the new year. Westbrook and Wall on the base. And 2 packs left. We've got Lowry for the Raptors. Bay for the Mavericks. Leonard for the Clippers. Porter Jr. for the Mavericks. And Powell for the Raptors. And last pack here. Again, thank you everyone for joining the break. Hopefully you had some fun, something different, something we haven't opened before. So, Oubre Jr. for the Warriors, Milton for the Bucks, Vassell for the Spurs, not the numbered parallel, K Towns, and I think Culver will be behind him then. Culver for the T-Wolves. Yeah, that is the breaks. All right, so we'll be live tomorrow. Not sure if those breaks will get posted online ahead of time or not, but stay tuned for more info. Anyways, thank you all for coming out today and putting up and having the patience to figure stuff out. First time live. But anyways, yeah, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.